Hello everyone, I am Third Mario Brother, and welcome everybody to Crazy Gadget, a level that, as you will see, holds true to its name. And yes, as you guys heard right there, Eggman is going to be talking to us throughout the duration of this level, making threats and making jabs at us and stuff like that, and it's one of the reasons I love this level so much. It's actually one of my favorite Sonic levels. Definitely not my absolute favorite. I think that might have to go to Metal Harbor. But anyway, welcome everybody to Crazy Gadget, which is certainly not a misnomer in the slightest, because this level is absolutely crazy, and I guess it has a lot of gadgets too, but that's not the important part here. The important part is how absolutely insane this level is, as you guys have seen so far, and as we're going to get a very good example of in just a moment, you have to pull quite a few levers to control the gravity in this level, and it is so crazy. And hey, we're going through a tube that really reminds me of a chemical plant in Sonic 2, or like Futurama or something, although that is not quite as pertinent to what we're doing right now, so let's go ahead and say it's closer to chemical plant. Anyway, pull this lever right here, and you'll see that we are running on the ceiling now, and that is absolutely insane, I think. And let's go ahead and roll under this thing, and whoa, camera angle, what are you doing? Continue over this way. But yeah, that is the gimmick of this level, is that we're gonna, whoa, almost die repeatedly. But no, we're gonna have to repeatedly change the gravity so that we can continue onwards. So in this room right here, a perfect example of that, go ahead and pull this one over on the right, because it's gonna take us in the direction that we want to go. Down here, we have a rail that we have to jump on, and the whole gravity thing can be a little bit disorienting and create problems sometimes. Like in this room, a lot of the time I accidentally bounce myself into oblivion right there, and it can be a little bit annoying. So let's go ahead and wait for these guys' electric shields to go down. And yeah, the enemies in this level, we have these beetles with the electric shields. Sometimes they'll be placed over pits and stuff, which is a little bit mean, but let's go ahead and wait for this guy to go down and take him out. We've already waited a little bit. May as well just destroy the whole trio and reach that sense of satisfaction. But we've also got a bunch of artificial chaos in this level, and that one right there will split himself into a million little copies of himself, or like babies or something like that. I really don't have any idea. Go ahead and just use your bounce bracelet and get up to the main head that floats above all the rest, and you can destroy them fairly easily. And the last, like, notable enemy in this level is that gun robot with the shield right there. That, fairly easy to kill, actually. You can wait for it to go down and do, like, a standard homing attack or something like that, but if you just roll into him, like, I guess Sonic goes under the shield or something like that, and you could just destroy him in that way. And wow, this is a really long thing, and I love these segments because you go super, super fast in these tubes, and it is so intense. And speaking of intensity, in this entire level, you're under the impression that Amy is, like, in mega trouble, and although you can't play as her in this game or anything, it is... Come on. Okay, let's grab a ring before we, actually, you know what? I'm just not going to bother with that artificial chaos at this very moment, so let's go ahead and go over this way and grab ourselves a new power-up, the Flame Ring, which allows us to do a fire somersault. What is the utility of the fire somersault? Well, simply enough, we can break iron crates. So yes, every single character, Tails, Sonic, and Knuckles, can break iron crates. So let's go ahead and take these ones out before we flip the gravity and continue on with the level. And I really want a ring. I'm getting kind of nervous right now, I'll be completely honest. So let's go ahead and flip under here, and yes, ring, sweet salvation, thank you. And destroy this guy, and he would just spin it around in circles. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, the intensity of this level is absolutely insane. The whole time, you are worried about what Eggman's going to do to Amy, and if you stay in this level long enough, okay, that part, I always end up bouncing instead of doing a ring dash there. It's a little bit annoying. But either way, yes, you're constantly concerned with what Eggman's going to do with Amy, and if you stay in the level too long, Eggman will actually tell you, like, Sonic, if you don't hurry up, Amy will die, or something like that. You have to stay in the level quite a long time to do that, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to show off that quote to you guys, but it is so, like, nerve-wracking, and although there's no actual time limit here, like, in the game, you have, like, an hour until the cannon goes off, or something along those lines, but you can kind of spend as much time as you want in this level, and it doesn't really matter. And Eggman doesn't end up killing Amy, whether you spend 9 minutes here or 99 minutes, and I just got shot in the face by these guys. Man, the artificial chaos are so annoying. One of the most, maybe the most annoying enemy in the entire game, actually. Although, they're a lot more annoying on Tails' levels, I feel, than on, like, Sonic's or Knuckles or anything like that. So they're not too bad here, although I am not a fan. I wonder if you can just... yes, you can. You can actually skip this entire, like, room by just doing the spin dash jump thing. And I'm sure there's a slightly more official name for it, coined by speedrunners or something, but... Sorry about that. I had to shut up for a second because I love that quote by Eggman. Once you step into this rainbow block room, The first half of the quote doesn't even really matter. It's just that little cocky, coy, haha at the very end. I love it so much. Lends itself so well to his personality, and we are in a really confusing, dangerous room, actually. So I'm going to have to focus a little bit here more on what I'm doing than what I'm saying, because you have to change the gravity in this room like 100 million times, and things can get really confusing really quickly. Like, for example, first time I played through this level, I had no idea that you were just supposed to jump over to this platform. I kept looking for a switch, and then I tried to go around to the other side of the yellow platform, which, as you can imagine, did not work out so well. So let's go ahead and pull that switch, and we have an artificial chaos waiting for us down here. How kind of you, my friend. Either way, let's go ahead and pull this switch as well. I don't think there's anything important over here. Oh, you get a shield. Why not? Just in case we have to deal with any artificial chaos later on, because I am not a fan of those things. The way they just shoot their tentacles out and lasers at the same time, it is a little bit creepy now that I think about it. Although tentacles are kind of creepy in general. Not that I'm bashing on any strange Japanese proclivities or anything, but let's go ahead and skip around these beetles because I'm sure they're not all that important to our score, and jump on this purple platform. And we have ourselves a ring dash. Can we do it? Yes, we can, instead of rolling off the edge. That's one of the most annoying things I've found about, like, the 3D Sonic series in general, is how finicky the ring dash can be sometimes, whether it's in Sonic Heroes or in this game, or not so much in Sonic Adventure 1, although the ring dash system there was not so efficient as it has been in recent games. But anyway, we haven't encountered any problems with it yet, so let's just go ahead and leave that guy to his designs. He is having fun. Oh my god, he is having a blast. He's like, yay, I got lasers, look at me, guys, I'm having a party. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of this weird green, like, acid screen. I really have no idea what that was. And there goes Crazy Gadget. And that, my friends, is going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Sonic Adventure 2. So I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I will see you guys next time, where we finish up the hero story.
That was cool!
Let's take care of business first, shall we, Sonic? Hand over the Chaos Emerald, slowly, and then we'll talk about your girlfriend. That is, if you really care for her.
Handing over the fake emerald? I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone!
Put the emerald down right there and back off.
You turned into a big-time villain, Doctor!
Whoa! You thought you could trick me with that fake emerald, didn't you?
So, how did you know it wasn't the real one?
Tails!
Because you just told me, Fox Boy. Now, for a little space ride. Not so clear the colony there.
I'm counting on you, Tails. Amy, take care of yourself.
Farewell, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic! It has the same wavelength and properties, but is less powerful than the real one.
The same wavelength and properties. But can I do this?
Farewell, my admirable adversary. Now we have some unfinished business to take care of. If you give me the real emerald, I will release you both. You have my promise.
Sonic!
Huh?
Sonic asked me for the first time to do something for him. I won't let him down. I won't give up!